So guys, welcome back to Chop's Garage. We're back in warranty corner, guys. It's another one I'm interested to hear your thoughts on. When I get warranty claims, I'm always really interested with you guys and your feedback and your thoughts on what's fair and what's not fair. Some people comment you get a lot of warranty claims. I don't think I do actually. You bear in mind I do about 15 cars a month and they're all sort of anywhere from 2008 to 2012, about the newest. I know I've got some slightly newer ones in now, but these are cars with 100,000 miles on. And yeah, I'm a nice guy. When I talk to people, I'm a nice guy to them, and people do, you know, they do come back to me when they have problems with it. I do put up third-party warranties, but they come back to me when they have a problem with the vehicle. They don't just call the warranty company. So I do end up getting involved in them, and a lot of them are for things that, to be honest, as a lot of you know from the previous videos, probably aren't what a lot of people would consider a valid warranty claim even on a new vehicle. But so what's today's one? It's not this. This is me trying to fix the broken wing mirror and a broken door handle on a Seat Ibiza before it goes up for sale. Don't ever do one of these, guys. What a game. Whoever designed the way these door cards come off and these door handles come off is a nightmare. If it's a Fiat 500 or anything else, that would have been done in 10 minutes, but these are an absolute nightmare. Yeah, the amount of trim that has to come off is an absolute nightmare. So obviously, yeah, I do try and fix things before they go out, but with the best will in the world, these are used vehicles with a number of miles on, and people are going out and using them daily. I take them for a couple of runs, normally about an hour's worth of driving before I sell them. But with the best will in the world, things break on old cars, don't they? So what's today's one? Well, today's one is Alfa Romeo Giulietta, and a lot of you will be sigh straight away, oh, Alfa Romeo. And we've got a problem that we had on the vehicle probably about 18 months ago that I did on some of you that watch the channel for a long time will remember a Fiat Bravo I had, and it wasn't blowing cold air on one side of the vents and I had to have half the dashboard out to fix it. But that had happened pre-sale. It was a fault at pre-sale and it was an agreed repair with the customer when they bought the vehicle. What's happened with the Alfa Romeo Giulietta? I've had a call from, and guys, this is nothing against the customer. Excuse me, this is nothing against the customer. The chap is absolutely lovely. Him and his girlfriend came up and bought the Alfa Romeo from me just before Christmas or at Christmas, I think. I think they've had the car for 2 months. Lovely, lovely people. They're not shouting the odds or anything. I'm just interested in your opinion on it. So he rang me yesterday and he said, what's happening is we went for a long drive up country and the car drove absolutely brilliant. The car's perfect, drove brilliant, did great MPG, performance is great, love it, love it, love it. That's all fine. It's just my girlfriend was getting cold feet because when the heater was on, it wasn't blowing hot air into the footwell. So what can we do with that? I said, well, you've got your Warranty Wise cover, give Warranty Wise a call. And again, this isn't getting Warranty Wise. I don't think any warranty company would cover this. Give them a call and see what the score is. I think it's a blend door motor. So you have these little motors that sit on the side of your heater unit in your dashboard. And when you turn the controls on, they open flaps that control where the air goes. But they're little motors. They're only about £25 with little cogs on. The teeth wear and then the blend motors don't work, or the arms break and they don't work, or the motor goes completely, the blend motor does, but only about 25 quid. Very common in all cars. So he gave Warranty Wise a call and then he called me back and he said, Warranty Wise say they don't cover that on a vehicle that age. It's a 2011 with 80,000 miles on, I think it is. They don't cover those heating controls on a vehicle of that age, which I've just become AA approved. I've just spoken to AA. You do pay a fee for it, so it's not like it's a badge of honour, but you do have to pass certain criteria. I've just become AA approved, and I spoke to my account manager at AA and said, look, in this circumstances, what do you think is fair? And he said, well, the vehicle's still fit for purpose. He said, and on a car that age, probably no warranty company is going to cover that for you. And to be honest, let's face it, if that car is probably 30 odd grand brand new, at 30 grand brand new, you can expect that, but you can't expect it at sort of 4.5 grand at 10 years old. You can't expect to get the same level of service. On a new motor, you'd expect it to be fixed. So anyway, so Warranty Wise said they wouldn't do it. So I said, look, let me do a bit of research into how much is needed to be done. Now, I've been told it was a dash out job. I then found research said you can pull the heater motor out the footwell without taking the dash out. It's still a lot of fiddling around. So I thought I might be able to say, look, I might be able to do it. You could possibly bring it back to me and I might be able to do it. Now, I know at this point, a lot of people just say, well, the warranty company said no, so you've done your bit at that point. The warranty company decided it's not fit for, you know, it's not for that age and miles. It's not an acceptable claim. It's fair wear and tear on a vehicle that age. But his contract is with me, not the warranty company. The warranty company is something I put on, and it's like an insurance policy for me. If they say yes, that's ideal, but they are also a guideline for what is kind of fair for that age of vehicle, and that's why I wanted the AA's opinion, whether it's something they'd have done or not. Anyway, long and short of it is, you can get a motor out the footwell, but that wouldn't solve it because the blend door motors are on the other side and they're attached to the actual entire unit, and for that the entire dashboard has to come out. About 10 hours labour to do it, so you're looking in the region of £500 plus VAT and labour plus the motor. You're going to be £600-700 by the time it's done. There isn't the margin in the car to be doing that kind of repair on it. There really isn't. I would rather, well, so basically what I've done is I've rung the customer back today and I've given them these options. I had to think about it overnight. I did my research. I actually hopped in my own Giulietta, which those who watch the channel know I drive a Giulietta as well. I had a look, I pulled all the trim off the side of mine and the passenger footwell to have a look up under there and see if I could see if getting a way of getting to it. I can't see any way of getting to it. I imagine once the entire dashboard was out, the steering column was out, you then have to have a proxy realignment, I would think, to make sure everything's happy. So I couldn't see a way of doing it. I did my level best to try and find an angle around doing it, but the reality is the repair is not financially viable for a vehicle of that age. Now, all my contracts say, my contract sale is this: there does come up with a repair that is beyond, it doesn't make financial sense, I do have the option of buying the vehicle back. So what I've done with the customer today is I've rung the customer up and I said, look, I've been totally straight with them. I said, look, I was wrong. I can't get to the motor. It is a dash out job. There's no other way around it. I said, I've spoken to the AA as a sort of a mediator to find out whether it's something they thought was a fair repair for something of that age and miles, and whether their warranties are covered or just in general, whether it's fair wear and tear. And they did think it's fair wear and tear, so it is fair that warranty-wise have said no. I said, but obviously, I'm not just going to be saying, right, warranty one, the computer says no, let's see what we can do about this. I said, the options are, one, I said, if it's a deal breaker for you and that car is no good to you, I said, but you know, you do say you love driving it, it drives really well, you're happy with it, all it is that motor wasn't blowing cold air down there. I said, but if it's a deal breaker for you, I said, we don't know whether it was a known fault when it went out the door or not. Well, it wasn't a known fault, we don't know if it was faulty when it went out the door or not. But what I'll do for you is I'll reverse the deal, bring the car back to me, we'll do an adjustment for the usage you've had, because he's already said he's been driving up country and back, he's probably got a good number of miles on it. We'll do a fair adjustment for the miles you've had, and then I will just remarket the car as that, as a known fault at a slightly lower price, because I had so many inquiries on that car, I sell it 10 times over. The other option I said is, look, at the end of the day, I'm looking, if I put it into a garage and had that repair done, even if I did it myself, I mean, the amount of time I'd take up, I'd lose a lot of revenue doing that. If we go and take it out, we're going to be talking probably best part of £500, I'd say. Probably for me about £400 with the labour I could probably get it for. I said, but again, I said, it doesn't financially stack up for me to pay that kind of money for a repair for just the sake of a motor on it. So I'd rather do the refund. I said, but the option is, like I say, what I would then do is, I said, the other option is that we say that the vehicle has that as a known fault, and what are you happy having the vehicle at with that known fault? And I said, what I'd do is I'd give you £200 back that you can put in your pocket, and you can keep it and live with the fact it blows cold air and just block that vent off. Or you can use that as a contribution towards getting it fixed. If you love the car otherwise, and that's just the one thing that's bugging you and you want to get it fixed, I'll give you a couple £100 to it. So what's happened is I've left the customer with that option. They are going to go away and think about it and come back to it. So I will hop on another video and let you know the score. Left him with those two options. And so yeah, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow. We'll come back and I'll update you on what happens with it if you aren't already a subscriber. But I am interested in what people's thoughts are on it. So bear in mind, this is a 2011 car. Just short of, I think it's 80,000 miles it had on it. He paid $4,295 for it, which is a couple £100 under Auto Trader's recommended retail for it. He's had it for about 2 months, I think. He's driven it around all over the place. He came quite a long way to pick it up. He's driven it up country, so we know it's mechanically sound. It went in with an advisory-free MOT. I did a cam belt service on it before it went out to him as well, and water pump. So it went out with a new cam belt and water pump on it. Advisory-free MOT. Bodywork was pucker. I think it had a dented door, didn't it? And we replaced that dented door. So we did all the prep we could have done on it. It's just this one fault with the footwell. So what's your thoughts below? The warranty company's fair saying no for that sort of age of vehicle. Am I fair saying no, it's not worth me repairing it? I'd rather give you your money back with an adjustment for mileage. What do you think of the £200 offer? So put your comments down below. It'd be interesting to see what you guys think. Thanks as always for watching. Catch you later.